So now our next algorithm on this topic is selection sort algorithm. Okay. So now selection sort is the last one. After that we have linear search and binary search. I hope you have watched all videos till now, because even if it's not related, but watching and doing algorithm in sequential way is the I think it's the correct way. So if you love watching my videos, please do subscribe and subscribe to my channel. See, I am putting my heart and everything in making these videos because I love teaching, and this is an open platform and free platform. So please, if you love my videos, please do subscribe. And now let's start with selection sort. Okay, so now this is our array. This is unsorted array. We have to sort this in ascending order. We are always taking in ascending order. Let's say here after pass 1. Okay, pass 1. So basic thing I will just tell you in gist, and then we will see the algorithm and everything, time complexity. Just basic thing is that we take this. Let's say this element is our minimum element. So minimum is now 23. Let's say just for an example, it's 23 is our minimum element. So we have to find linearly. Linear search we will do. After this we will do linear search. After selection sort is done full, we will do linear search. So linearly we will start finding, and then when the minimum element is found, we will swap this element with the minimum element. Okay. So let's say our minimum element for now is 23. So now let's say, so we have to go and search linearly in our array. So we can see that 23, 78, 45, 8. So 8 is our lowest element or the minimum element. So then see, 23 was our previous. I just need to change my pen, 1 second. Sorry for the delay. So now we can see 8 is our minimum element. So these two will be swapped. 23 and 8, these two will be swapped. So 8 will come here and everything will remain intact. 78, 45. Then 23 will place in 8. So 23, then 32, then 46. So here you can see 23. Initially we have taken 23 as our minimum element, just for sake we have taken. But actually 8 is our minimum element. So 8 is positioned here. So up till this is, let's say, sorted. And all these are unsorted. So now next is we have to check which is our minimum element among this. Let's say this 78 properly. Anyways, so let's say our minimum element is now 78. So now again we have to check which among this is our actual minimum element. Now you don't have to see this. Let's say this is broken into two arrays. This is sorted array. This is unsorted part. So 8. So after, let's say, pass 2. Okay. So pass 2. Say 8 is already done, so no need to check 8. Now 78 has to be changed with the actual minimum element. So among this, which one is the minimum element? 23. So 78 and 23 will be swapped. So after pass 2, what is coming? So 78 will be swapped with 23. Okay. So then 23, then 45, 78 will come here, then 32, then 46. Okay, so up till here it is sorted. Okay, so up till this it is sorted. Now here it is unsorted. Broken down into like two arrays. It is not sorted. Now again let's check. 8 will placed here. 23 will be here. Now 45, let's say it is our minimum element. Now we have to check linearly in like a linear search which will be our minimum element. We have to change it. So 45 and 32. You can see 32 is our actual minimum element. So we have to change 32. So now 32 will be placed here and 45 will go in 32's place. 78, then 45, then 46. Up till this it is sorted. Okay, and this is unsorted. So this is actually pass 3. Okay, so now after, let's say, pass 4. So 8 is there, 23 is there, 32 is there. Now among this 78, we have to see 78, let's say minimum, now which will be our minimum element. So 78 and 45. So 45 is our minimum element. These two will be swapped. 45 up till this it is sorted, then 78, then 46. Yeah. So up till this it is sorted. This is sorted order. This is unsorted. Okay. So now next is pass 5. So it's nothing, just simple 78 and 46. Just see which is lesser. 46 is lesser, so 46 will come here. 20. 23, then 32, then 45, then 46, then 78. Now since it has only two elements, it has only two elements. So now see, this is our sorted order. So basically this is coming, whole thing is now sorted. So what we did, the basic thinking of this algorithm is that first element is taken as our minimum element, then we have to actually find which one is our minimum element. So we found out that 8 is our minimum element just by linearly searching. Linearly searching, you can understand by this term that linear searching is going like an exhaustive search it is doing. So 8 is our minimum element, 8 and 23 are swapped. So 8 came. So after this it is sorted, don't need to check this. Then again we have to check which one is actually our minimum element. We have taken 78 as a minimum element. Now which one is our minimum element? 23 and 78 are swapped like this. Here up here 28 and 23 are sorted. So don't see. So after that actually we have to find out which one is our minimum element. So 32. So 32 and 45 are swapped. Like this it is going, total number of passes are 5. So here the questions may become like after third pass what is our array and all. Like this it may come. I don't know, but it may come. Selection sort I have seen many questions like number of comparison and it doesn't depend on the actual input. So these two questions are very common in selection sort. So we will see, we will do PYQs, just hold on. After linear search and binary search we will do lots of PYQs and important questions also. So for now this you can understand, this is our basic idea of this algorithm. Now we will see our actual algorithm and how I will compare with this an algorithm how it is working. So now just for now take a note of it and then we will move on to our algorithm. Okay. So when I say take a note of it, please pause the video and take a note of it. If I just wait here, it will just make the video longer and it is of no use. You can just pause the video and make a note. So I used to do like this. Okay? So while taking notes from videos, I used to pause and I used to write everything down. Okay. So I am just telling you to do the same. So now let's say this algorithm. Okay. So this is algorithm of selection sort. So void selection sort. See, this is an array. A is defined, and then number of integer numbers are present. So these variables are taken I, j, temp, and min. So I is running from 0 to n minus 1. So here how many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is present. So I is starting from 0. This 0. It will run till n minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It will run till n minus 1. Okay. So now mean is what? We have taken this. I have already told you that mean is just taken the first. Here I is running from 0. So I will be initial. I is initialized to 0. So that will be taken as, so I, so mean is equals to I, which is 0. So now this the first element is taken as mean. Then we have to check which is actual mean. So for now just take as mean. So now j will run from I plus 1. So I was pointing here. So j will point here, I plus 1. So j is less than n. Yes, it's true. So if a of j is less than a of mean. So a of j is what? 78, right? 78, and a of mean was 23. A of j is less than a of mean. It's not true. So mean value is not updated. Okay. So now like this, mean will be updated when this value like this coming here, a of j is less than mean. So mean value will be updated. So the mean value from I, it will be updated to j, and then this is just the swapping part. So we have seen swapping so many times. I hope this is understandable to you. This is basically swapping. Temp is a temporary variable a of I, then a of I is equal to a of mean, like this. This is, I have done it so many times. I hope you have understood this. So when 8 and 23, see, going linearly, 78, 45 here, 8. So when it is 8 and 23 will be swapped like this. So the first for loop is like going sequentially, checking one by one, and then second for loop will be going from this, because the first is taken as our minimum element, so no need to check here. So we have to check from this. J will run from this to the last element, so that we will can actually find which one is our minimum element. So when we come to this condition, a j is less than a of mean, so here it is coming. So we are actually changing. Mean was I, so mean was I, so mean will be changed to j. See, j is the I, j, these are indices, not the actual array. So I and j will be here changed to, minimum will be changed to this. See, minimum is now 0, okay, not 23. So you may get confused. So indices are we are taking. So when a of mean is this, means a of 20 mean is 23, like this. The minimum I, j, all these are indices. So let me be very clear to you. Mean, I, j, everything are indices, not the actual array. So array, when we can array a of j or a of mean, then we can say that is array. So like this. So this, when this is less than this, a of j is less than a of mean. Mean was previously our 23. Now this 8 is this mean. Mean will be changed from I to j. Then swapping is done. So like this, every pass we have seen how it is working. So you can trace it out with this code. So this code will be valid for all the here examples. All this, it is actually valid. So actually what is doing? So in first pass we are checking, then second pass we are going from the second element to the last element, whichever is actually the minimum element will be swapped with the first element, and this will go as a recursive way. Okay. So now I hope you have understood this. So now we have to do the time complexity analysis of this sorting algorithm. Okay. So I will erase this and we will go to see and time complexity. Now let's see the time complexity. Okay. So here in this pass one, so we can say n minus 1 comparisons are required. How it is we are saying this? Let's say, see, total n elements are there. In this array it contains n integers. Let's say n integers. So how many comparisons are required? So 23 was minimum, we have seen. Now we have to check, in the worst case it can go till n minus 1 comparison. Since 1 is already, let's say 1 is this one comparison, one element is already we are taking as mean. So n minus 1 comparisons are required. Okay. So now after this, next say this element is our done. So now next is n minus 2 comparisons are required. So here in this only, let's say total was 6 elements, right? First, it has got 6 elements, 0 to 5, it has got 6 elements. So 23, leave it out. So we have to take 23 is less than which 23 is, we have taken 23 as our minimum. So 23, we have to check actually which was is the mean. So 1, 23 is checked with 78, 23 is checked with 45, 23 is checked with 8, 23 is checked with 32 and 46. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 comparisons were required. So basically n minus 1 comparisons were required. So now 8 is in correct position. So now we have to check again. 78, let's say it's our minimum element. So now we have to check 78 with all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4 comparisons are required. So basically total was n, it was coming down to as n minus 2, n minus 1 comparisons. Now 23 is placed. So 8 and 23 we don't need to see. Let's say 45 is our next minimum element. Now we have to find the actual minimum element. So 45 is checked with 78, 45 is checked with all this linearly, it is searched. Then 32 is actually our minimum element. So how many comparisons are required? Let's say 1, 2, 3. 3 comparisons are required. So 3 comparisons means n minus 3. Like this. Then n minus 4. Then n minus 5. Like this it is going. Okay. So for n elements, number of comparisons will be n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus n minus 3 dot dot dot, let's say 2 plus 1. This is sum of natural numbers. Okay, so n minus 1, n minus 1 plus 1, which is n divided by 2. This is basically coming down to us order of n square. So this is our time complexity. So for n number of elements, number of comparisons are like this. So we are coming down to us. Yes, put the dust please. So for this n number of n elements, number of comparisons are like this. So coming down, the order is coming down to us order of n square. Now let's say space complexity. So here space complexity is 5. So we have not used any, I have actually erased the algorithm. So if you remember, so we haven't taken any extra space other than this. We have taken some variables, mean, etc. So this mean variable is an extra variable. So we haven't taken any extra space because in array a number of integers were already declared in the our function. This we have already declared. So extra this mean variable was used. So it is not taking any extra space. So space complexity is coming down to as order of 1. Order of 1 is a constant thing. So time complexity is this. Okay. So order of n square. So I hope this is clear to you. So the first pass we have 23. Let's say 23 is our element, like minimum element. Now we have to actually linearly find out which one is our actual minimum element. So 8 is our minimum element. So now how many comparisons are done? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 comparisons are done. Total was 6. So 6 minus 6 to 5, which is in 6 minus 1 is 5. So n minus 1 comparisons are required. Then 4 comparisons are required. And 6 minus 2 is 4. So n minus 2 comparisons are required. So like this, if we go on, so it is actually so 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Here all 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 comparisons are required. Whichever was coming, it was its time complexity. Or in general case, n minus 1 till 1 will go. So it will come down to as order of n square. Okay. So this is basic thing about selection sort. Selection sort, I think I have seen this question. It doesn't depend on its actual unsorted array which is given. So I think this I will still I don't remember the questions exactly, but this type of question was asked many times, and number of passes is n. This I have to see, but I will do. But these questions are asked. Okay, selection sort is more or less important. So don't anyhow think of leaving this. Okay. So another thing is that recursive relation is T of n is equal to T of n minus 1 plus order of n. So it is also giving order of n square. Even if it's asked, I don't know if this is asked, maybe somewhere it is asked, that's why I have written it in my notes. So if it's asked somewhere, so this is our recursive relation. I hope you have understood this. So now let's move on. We have done every sorting algorithm in divide and conquer. Now we are left with searching algorithms, linear and binary search. Then our divide and conquer will be over.